All right, I am making the final push on this 45 win track thing, emblem. You know what I'm doing. I'm about at 37 wins or so, and I've been playing a lot of this deck you see on screen. Gyarados Greninja has been very, very, very good. I think it might be the best deck in the game. Maybe we'll do a tier list. We'll see. But right now, it's very simple. You got 2 Froakie, 2 Magikarp, 2 Frogadier, 2 Greninja, 2 Gyarados, 2 Drudigans, 2 Pokies, 2 Researches, 2 Misty, 2 Leaf. Very even, nice rounded out deck. This might be the best card in the deck, unironically. It's so good. I never would have thought on first look at this that it'd be I just use it as a wall. It's phenomenal. Insanely good. Just putting it out in the front, and a lot of my wins you get just by letting them get 2 knockouts and then just saying, yeah, I'm just gonna hit you back with Gyarados now and not win. I will say that the deck is a little soft to Sabrina, but that's the biggest downside to it. So I think once people start playing Sabrina more, we'll see this deck kind of go down a bit. And you might be shocked to hear that as a thing. A lot of decks are running that 1 of Sabrina. You're not seeing a whole lot of 2 ofs at the moment. Just it's hard to fit in everything, especially when you want to run 2 Leaf, things like that. Again, this deck is awesome, insane, very good. Let's go get those dubs. All right, so hopefully we leave this all in unedited to the sense of I'm at 39 wins right now. This is game number 1. Let's see if we can get 6 straight wins. I think we can. So here we're going second. Also, by the way, since I'm a silly goose, battle mode. That's not throwing the battle on screen. All right, whatever. We'll fix that later. They have water energy. So because they have water energy, I'm going to put the Froakie in the front because I'm worried about a good turn 1 Misty. Normally, I'd want to put the Magikarp in front, unironically, because if I, on this Pokeball, for example, draw a Drudigan, I want to be able to just use Leap Out for free as the attack and put Drudigan out to free retreat, right? But because there's that and they're going first, there's that concern of, oh, what if they get that turn 1 Misty? Obviously, that didn't happen. We also didn't draw the Drudigan off of the Pokeball. I wonder if they will... Here, I'm just going to go ahead and get a hit in. This hand's not great. If they have red card, I kind of want them to use it. So I'm going to leave 4 in hand and see if they just go for the red card if they're running it. Most water decks typically do. Tentacles, though, is an interesting choice. You got nothing in your hand to do there? That's impressive. There's a Drudigan. Alright, well, we got a single hit in. Let's go ahead and retreat this now, put the Drudigan in. We'll start building up this Magikarp, and if they Sabrina me, it's going to be Froakie that goes back out. I have another Froakie and Magikarp in hand. I just don't want to play them right now. I don't want to fill up that space. There's the Sabrina. Here comes Froakie. And I'm okay with this getting knocked out. Again, I have another Froakie in hand. So... they don't have anything to do, interestingly enough. Let's use one of these Leafs now. And now they Sabrina me, I can just go Drudigan into Drudigan. Just keep building this Magikarp. I'm shocked they have nothing to do with this hand. of like 7 cards. But hey, I don't know. Tentacruel, there it is. 50 damage. Pokemon's now poisoned. Yep. Rough skin. Bam. Still needs 2 hits to do anything, so I'm fine with that. Can I draw Gyarados? Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I wouldn't be shocked to see a retreat here in a second. You still got to hit me again. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they just pass. But if they do that, I'm just going to leaf and swing with Gyarados. Damn, what have they drawn? What has been their draws? So they did just pass to not let me just come right back in. That's okay. Leaf, the pretty one. And there's the concession. I feel bad for them. They just didn't draw anything. That's fine. But I'm going to keep talking in between because, again, I want to be able to show... I want to see if I can get all straightforward. But yeah, I mean, I feel bad for them. They just didn't draw anything at all. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm trying to crack the neck, and it just wouldn't go. I could feel the tension, but I feel like if it went any further and tried to force it, I would kill myself. So, don't want to do that. This hand's not the worst. Start of the Dread again. Looks like it's a mirror match. So now it comes down to who draws better. We have a Pokeball. They did nothing. Pokeball. Can I get a Magikarp, please? I can. Drop my phone. And can I Misty that Magikarp for a bunch? And high rolls. Oh! Oh, it's just an extra. Hey, that's ramp. And we have leaf in hand. So that is fantastic. Got a wonderful little mailbox for Christmas from my sister. Gonna have some Reese's. They go Pokeball. That's it? They didn't do anything else? Well, I'm not really doing much else either. But this is a phenomenal draw while we're stalling because I'm trying to not get Sabrina here. Now, if they're running the exact same list I am, then there's no Sabrina to worry about. But people make changes, you know, of course. Not everyone's just net decking 100%. Misty coming in. Give me that Tails. Come on. Oh, you're kidding me. That's really not good. That's also not good. And I can't draw Gyarados now. We're in a rough spot. Admittedly, they've drawn significantly better than us. Starting with 2 Greninjas in hand is what hurts. But I mean, it is what it is. Do they have the leaf? We're still not out of this yet. They still have to get through the Drudigans, and if they knock out 2 Drudigans back to back, then, assuming they're not running Sabrina, they take 40 damage from that, right? So they actually will bring down their Gyarados to 140 within range of my Gyarados, which lets me potentially swing back. So we're just going to chill. We're forcing them to make the moves and make the plays. If they do leaf now and start going to the Drud again, I have 2 turns to draw Gyarados, right? And that's why that second Drudigan was a really good draw, because even though they're in the driver's seat, they're clearly in control. They're looking really good here. It's not always what it seems. So they're really thinking it through. And they don't do anything. Okay, well, that's a really good draw as well. I'm just going to put this here. And go to you. I am worried about a Greninja though, because then that makes this Magikarp really susceptible. Yeah. So now I need to draw Gyarados right now, or I essentially could potentially lose. It's not a given, but it's close. Looks like they're building up to a retreat here. That's a leaf. So, what do we do? It's a really bad draw. An atrociously bad draw. I mean, this Magikarp dies no matter what. That makes me very sad. Really, really, really needed that Gyarados. And now if I draw Gyarados, I'm kind of SOL. Because so basically what I need to draw now is I need to draw Magikarp into Gyarados, into Misty, in that order. That is the only way I can recover. Only way I can recover. Well. So there's a Magikarp. That's a knockout. Actually, even then, no, it doesn't work anymore. Because they get the knockout from Magikarp. The math doesn't work anymore. Because now they can just swap in Gyarados, hit Druddigon, and now it doesn't matter. So we're just going to go and concede. There's no... Especially when I'm not running anything like Sabrina. Wait. Huh? Okay. That small mistake by our opponent, because all they had to do was go Gyarados, Gyarados, and they had a chance there. They still should win. Oh yeah, they definitely win. Yeah, so they got it. I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll see what I draw, just for funsies, but you know. That's how the mirror goes. I mean, they drew incredibly well. They got their flips on Misty. Just going to hit their Greninja to show that I'm displeased with them and then concede. Is what it is. Slug of 40. That mirror match is really rough. It just comes down to who can draw better. That's where some differences between lists might be relevant. Would Sabrina have been really impactful in that matchup? I don't think so. There weren't really many spots where it would have. I just never drew Gyarados was the big thing. Potion, maybe. We'll switch just mostly with the Greninja and stuff. But that's an electric type, so we're seeing Pikachu. Going first, though. Well, going first is concerning. So we really, really, really need to get a Druddigon here, and I need to get some hits on Misty. Okay. Well, we're going to put both Froakies out because of the fact... I don't think it's correct to leaf now. I think we go for the Misty and hope we get a heads on the 50-50, and then we can use the ability. Nope. Then maybe it was right to, yeah, because we just, I'm not wasting my time doing this. I'm not wasting my time. That was a misplay. I should have leafed. Because I instantly just lose to the So I'm leaving this in. I'm not taking this out at all. So you guys can see mistakes. I think it's correct and right to see losses and mistakes made during these kind of things. And that was certainly one. Should have leafed. I went for the high roll potential. I wanted to hold on to the leaf for potential draws later on. If we had drawn the Drud again, I think it would have been definitely correct to take the gamble to go for the Misty flip to be able to pull off and go Drud again. But at that same point, it's the same concept either way. Actually, now that I'm saying that loud, I'm pretty sure it is always correct to just leaf there. We're going first. I don't really want to do this going first. Yeah, I think we just have to put the Froakie out first. And then do this. We're just going to go Pokeball, play whatever we get. That's Snivy. Pokeball, play whatever we get, and then just do nothing. I'm going to wait to Professor's... Oh, actually, I think I just Misty off rip. Yeah, we'll just Misty. Druddigan's phenomenal. And we get no flip. I am really not good at getting Misty flips to go my way. Opponent gets 3 on their 1 Misty from last game, or the game before, I guess. And I'm getting tails on everything. I do wish Misty was more like Moltres, where it's like you flip 3 heads for each 1 point energy. But then I think you'd have to just like lower it in some way. I don't know. So I should just retreat, in all honesty. We have the evolution line potentially for, okay, so, but part of me really wants to just hit the Celebi for 1 and be like, you're not going to get the 50-50 or the 2 heads, but it's just incorrect to do that, I think, and play for the high roll. So I'm just going to pass to them and tell them to deal with this Drud again. If they Sabrina me, that's different. It's whatever. But in which case, if they do Sabrina me, I think I would have put the Magikarp out. Let's do this because I really want to draw into our boy. I did not draw into our boy. Either of our boys, for that matter. And we're just going to keep doing that and say go. So now I think they're waiting to try to swing to this Druddigan to ensure they have... Which isn't correct on their part. They should not have waited. They should just gone for the hits there. Because you're going to lose health regardless. And you're already within range of Gyarados' attack. There's no reason to, pussyfoot around and not try to go for these kills. Because now, now they're punished. Had they flipped 1 heads last turn, now they would be able to deal with this Druddigan, and I'd have to already deal with the second Druddigan, which puts me on a much tougher clock. They gave me an extra turn. That was a mistake. Leaf is not a great draw by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nice to have it, I guess. We're gonna Misty. We're gonna flip a Tails, and we're gonna basically just be doing this the all natural way. Look at that. Look at that. Speak it into existence. Really, 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 really need to draw both Gyarados and Greninja. The reason we need to draw both of them is because, of course, we want to be able to set up this Magikarp. If we just gotten a single heads on that Misty, there's a good... I would be putting this Magikarp into the starting point here. Because then if you don't draw the Gyarados, you can just you know, use the ability to jump out, bring the Druddigan in, and you get that high roll potential. There's no reason to do that now. I could. It makes no difference, I guess, either way. But at least you definitely can hit. Double Leaf almost every game has been a little annoying. But I don't know. She's so important that you want to draw her. I think it's fine. They are not finding their superior line, which is, you know, is what it is. It's taking a while to do their flips here. Taking a while to do their flips. I mean, there's a chance they hit no heads. Wow. Now, here's the question. The game auto flips, right? When you don't flip in time? It has to. Tails, heads, heads, heads. Look at that. I have no idea if the game auto flipped there. But, gonna go ahead and bring in this Druddigan. Waiting for opponent to return. Well, I don't really want to win that way, and that confirms that it did auto flip the first one. Greninja, phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. So if I hit the Celebi and they swing to the ground, that puts them down to 50. And that means I can swing back and... Oh yeah, I'm going to do that then. If I don't... Ooh, I made a mistake putting it on the Magikarp then. Yeah, I made a mistake. I need them to low roll. Or I need them to start investing energy into their other Celebi. That way I have a chance at a 1 out of 3. Or a 1 out of 4 heads here. Erica to heal, didn't matter. At least we burned an Erica. Well, need to top deck Gyarados. We have 2 out of 5 left. That is a 20% chance of drawing it. No, that is a 40% chance of drawing it. Ignore me, math. So we have 40% chance of drawing Gyarados. We've used both Professor's Research, so we're not going to draw one of those. If we draw a Pokeball, that doesn't help us. If we draw the other Misty, that doesn't help us. If we draw any of the other Greninja line, it doesn't help us. So we are really... Oh, man. Almost. Okay, well, it is Gyarados or bust. The last 2 games have resulted in not getting Gyarados correctly. So let's see if that streak continues. Gyarados right now. And we're going to lose. Well, look. This is... Look, there's a chance... There's a chance that they got a... I guess technically I should play this because in case they Sabrina me, I can at least bring out the Froakie, or if they get a terrible 1 out of 6, then there's a chance I win. Right now they need 3 out of 6 to kill this. A 2 out of 6 keeps me alive if they don't Sabrina me. Which means then that I could potentially still do it. But yeah, not getting these Gyaradoses. The namesake card of the deck is proving to be unfortunate, to say the least. As I drop my fucking phone again. They're really thinking over there. Now, are they thinking about where they put their energy? I say at this point, you've been cooking with this Celebi in the starting position for as long as you have. You just keep going. You want to get 6 flips. This is for the win potentially, right? Increase your odds. Absolutely increase your... They didn't put any energy down. You're kidding me. They gotta be like multitasking. Camera went out for a second. That's a tails. Heads. And then they got it anyway. Well, 4 out of 5 is pretty good, huh? That's a really unfortunate stretch of games there. Come on, let's fly through this. Yeah, I am. This ain't going great. But I mean, again, in all fairness, we've a game where you get both professors' researches, you play them both, and you still don't draw Gyarados, and he's on your bottom 5 cards of your deck. No, 4 cards of your deck actually, because we top decked that the Nothing Burger that was Frogy or whatever. So that's not going to happen often. That's incredibly unlucky from our perspective. If we drew Gyarados, we win that game because they weren't finding their superior. We would have one-shot the Celebi in the front. They even wasted an Erica on that Celebi as well. Yeah. Also, we have a good matchup here. We're going against a Moltres Centiskorch is what this is. Couldn't think of the name of it. So in theory, we are... Oh, they're also doing Charizard. Centiskorch Charizard. We need to draw cards because we need something to put on the bench. There's the Gyarados. We are starting to cook. Draw it again. Oh, we are cooking. We are cooking. Now, if they're running red card, I'll be very sad. They're not in a position to Sabrina us quite yet. Because there's nothing they can really do. But we're in the driver's seat now, I think. Especially with this Misty. We Misty this coming turn. And then we have the Leaf ready to go for the following turn. So, if we do well on Misty, we need to hit just 1 heads on Misty to be able to have this work in our favor. I don't think we care particularly about how they do on their end with their energy. I don't think it matters, frankly. Froakie is also a pretty good draw. Nope, not what I was doing. Misty on the Magikarp. Straight into Tails. Whoops. I did not want to do that. Trying to grab the Gyarados and accidentally change the window size. Yeah. Whatever. So that does, unfortunately, throw a wrench into our plan a little bit, because now I can't just go Leaf next turn and Gyarados. So now I'm going to have to tank a hit here with this Druddigan, but that's fine. I was hoping to be on the front foot a little bit as opposed to on the back foot. But I still think we're good. I still think we're favored because they haven't found their Charmeleon at all. And if they keep putting stuff on the Centiskorch and not their they're going to split that one. But yeah. And we say go. Also, if Misty was just Brock, like literally the same card, just a guaranteed 1 extra energy, I wouldn't mind that as a change, because It's just, it feels bad too much in either direction. It feels bad when you flip and you get nothing for 5 straight games like we have. They also didn't get their Charmeleon again, right? Massive. So I'm gonna start punching this. Start punching this dude. Gonna start punching the Charmander. We're gonna go ahead and leaf. We're gonna kill this Moltres. Yeah, them not finding their Charmeleon. Because now it's too late. It's too late. We took an energy off of the Charmander. That's fun. Put the Centiskorch out. You can deal 130, that's fine, but it doesn't matter. So this is good. This is going to be a win. Because even if they, well, and they're not going to sprint it because they just Professor Researched, but even if they did Professor's Research, we had another leaf ready to go. There's the Charmeleon. A little too late, unfortunately. And they'll probably just concede. Like what, hit me and concede kind of thing? Charmander. Yep. So, you know. We're not gonna BM or nothing like that. Let's just get the win. Cool. 41. We're almost there. Now, can we just win the last few in a row? I do wonder if Gyarados is going to push Charizard completely out of the meta. Wouldn't it be surprising to me? I don't see nearly as much of it. I also don't see that much Arcanine in general either. I know there's that list going around of like the Arcanine with Mew as like a backup plan to like swing in or like just be able to counteract Mewtwo kind of thing because your Mewtwo matchup was bad, but I don't know. I don't think it's particularly great at the moment. Pidgey, water energy. Is that just the one you chose, or are you doing Pidgey with water type stuff? Also, opening hand is great if we find a froggy little guy, because yep. So we could draw. We have 4 out of 15 chance. Druddigan. Oh, this is just an actual Pidgey EX. Oh, stamina's recovered. Thanks, game. This what a draw for Froakie. Oh my goodness. This is just the Pidgey EX deck. Runs the Druddigans and stuff. So that's cool. Gonna just chill. We want to save the Misty for when we draw our Magikarp. Oh, so they're investing this into this here. Okay. A second Misty is certainly not what we needed. Them attacking into this Druddigan potentially is nice. A second leaf is also not what we needed. Okay. Just gonna do that. Let's just hit this Pidgey. Go. Because if they swing into this, right now, they take 20, and then that puts it within the Greninja just hit range. They're also not investing anything into their Pidgeotto at the moment, and that's a 3 energy attack. I think you should be running the previous Pidgeotto. That's a 1 energy attack. I get it. It's only 30 damage, but like I'd rather have that than forcing me to go all the way on it. Hit them for 20 here. Probably we draw a Gyarados without a Magikarp. What a sweet thing. This is really good for me to retreat like this, because now we can Water Shuriken, hit the Druddigon, and then we can go ahead and hit it for 60. And they're not going to invest into this other Druddigon at the moment. They're going to have to start investing into the Pidgeotto. Eventually their Pidgeot EX. So that's a good knockout for us. Really need a potion. Okay. Really need a Magikarp. Professor Research Magikarp, anything like that. I don't want to invest onto the bench right now. I will probably retreat this. Asking shall receive. Magikarp or a Pokeball. Thank you, Jesus. And then for now, we're just going to start. We're going to retreat. Put the Druddigon back out there. And we're just going to keep hitting this Pidgeot. We want to bring it within range. We just got to hit it twice to put it within range to, you know. And we're going to do another Froakie here just to give me some Sabrina counterplay. I'll give them a Froakie. That's fine. But yeah, we really want to keep hitting the Pidgeot. That way we have it ready for Gyarados to kill it. Well, now I'm sad I put the Froakie down, but hey. You never know. I guess I should have waited because they would have had a Sabrina, and they can't do both in the same turn. But that's fine. Misty, Magikarp. Nice. Oh, we finally got some heads on Misty. And there's that. Go to you. They didn't even put an energy down. What are we doing? So now I'm just going to start hitting the Druddigon. And then I'm going to go to them. What I'm probably going to do is next turn, I'm going to Leaf, bring in the Greninja. If they don't bring in this Pidgeot right now. And I'm just going to Greninja kill this Druddigon. And then force him to trade with the Pidgeot here. And then we'll just swing back and win with the Gyarados. That is the general idea. Leaf. Retreat. Greninja. Doesn't matter where this energy goes. We're going to get the kill. And again, we are forcing them to bring out this Pidgeot. If they don't, then, you know, we just retreat and bring in the Gyarados anyway. So we're good. We're going to win. Even if they didn't miss that previous turn, I don't think it mattered. They're playing too passive anyway. I like this deck, the Pidgeot deck. I've played it a bunch. It's fun. I think it's a cool deck. But I do think it's a little tough in the current meta at the moment. But I think we played that one well. I think we really did. I think we managed our resources well enough. We bought time well enough. We got the 2 hits with Greninja onto the Pidgeot, of course. We allowed this to be mostly a Greninja game, actually, to really let him shine. And there's the concession. So, again, I think we really did well with that one. That's a great showcase for what the deck needs to do and how you pivot, especially with all these Druddigons in every single deck being that wall, and having ways to get around it with things like Greninja, which is also why Greninja is going to be an incredibly valuable card for the next month. I don't think there's going to be anything that comes out in the next set at the end of January that's going to really hurt Greninja's stock too much. But at the very least, for now, with Druddigon being the Great Wall it is, this is definitely what we want to be seeing is with Greninja. Double Greninja, double Leaf. This is a atrocious hand. Atrocious hand. I'm sorry. That's a lightning energy. Are you telling me this is a Dragonite deck running Druddigon in the front as a wall for them to set up? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's Dragonite. Already with the Leaf. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess they want to be able to use this ability next turn, potentially. Oh, what a bad hand. What a bad hand. And they're going to get to draw 5. This sucks. This is so bad for us. This is so bad. We'd be getting a lot of really bad hands like this. So Professor's Research. Now they have to make... So it is a Dragonite deck. There's a chance they don't Mimic now if they drew well off of that research. There's no reason for them to. Yeah, they're not going to. That tells me they drew really well. And they want to keep that hand. Well, let's see if I can draw pretty well and want to keep this hand. A Froakie, a Magikarp. That's, you know... the Froakie's just going to be Sabrina bait. But really, we need a... at this point, what we need is a Misty to accelerate us into this Magikarp so we can start hitting. That's what we really need right now. And they're looking like they're in a good spot. Yeah, double... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. X speed. They're going to put in the Druddigon, I imagine. Yep. Well, they have to start investing energy to this, or they get Leaf here. I think I just pulled this back. Like, it doesn't really matter too much because of the nature of Dragonite and what its attack does. Hitting everything. But, I mean, you know. There's the Dragonite. They need another Leaf. Which, I mean, there's a chance that they found it. Right. Frogadier. Frogadier is a really good draw. We have a lot of fairly high HP stuff. And because this split's 50, if they go an even split across the board, for example, everything lives just fine. And then we actually swing back. There's the Leaf. Oh my goodness. We have Greninja. We need this Frogadier just to live. That's it. That's all we need. And it does. We're going to win. We're going to win. Oh, we didn't need it to live. It took the 40 anyway. Oh, this is sick. This is sick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got a cool one. I got a cool one too, buddy. And then let's start hitting this Dratini, I guess. Or no, let's hit the Chatot, actually. Like, this is just back-breaking for them. Really back-breaking. If they bring the Chatot out, which they won't bring the Druddigon, but just in case, that then they concede. I get it. Yeah, we just have all really high HP stuff to eat those hits. Like, even the Froakie needs to get hit twice to die. It's got 60 base HP. We're actually really well positioned against Dragonite. That's actually funny. Not that we're going to see it very often, but hey, that's something worth noting. It's something worth noting. And my stamina did recover for this, so once we finish, get our second win, we'll go ahead get our 45th win to get the emblem. We'll go ahead and crack a pack to end the episode and go from there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to leave this all in, pretty much essentially uncut. Virtually no editing. Because again, I just, hello, camera. Can we not do that? Hello. Again, I think it's worth showing mistakes I made, the way losses work and stuff like that. Not just bunch in like, here's 5 wins and then call it a day. It's not very truthful, especially for a deck that's being so highly touted as the Gyarados deck right now. It's, again, it's valuable. It's valuable. Magikarp is a great draw. Can I draw a Froakie now with this, though? Yes, I can. Another great draw. I'm feeling really good about this one. Some great draws. We already have Gyarados in hand. I mean, they're naturally weak to us. Also, I want to talk real quick again. Part of the reason Druddigon's also so good is the fact that it has no weakness. That's what makes it so good. It lets you against Pikachu. I've been winning a lot against Pikachu because of the simple fact that they needed Giovanni to get rid of the Druddigon, and they just normally if you have like a wall that has 100 or so health, right? But it's a water type in your water type deck, then you're gonna get hit and it's gonna die anyway because it's the weakness. Druddigon doesn't have any weakness, so it allows you to tank an extra hit potentially from the Pikachu deck, and that's incredibly valuable. So even a deck that it's supposedly weak to, Druddigon makes that matchup way closer to 50-50 than you would ever think. I do find it interesting that they're using the now this is fine. Giovanni, sure. Speak of Giovanni, by the way. I'm gonna put the. I don't want to do it like this. I wish. If I draw a Druddigon here, or a Pokeball to get Druddigon, I'm going to put the energy in retreat. Greninja. This makes it so they need Blaine. I'm still going to do this. It's not a guarantee that they have Blaine, Let's just hit here, I guess. Even if they don't have Blaine, I think I'm fine. Or even if they have Blaine, I think I'm fine. I think. Is that one last card Blaine? It's not. Let's go. Let's go. Massive. Oh, and this gives me some Sabrina protection. That's a phenomenal draw. It's Magikarp, but hey, that's still Sabrina protection. It's not the Druddigon I wanted, but Leaf. Probably gonna hit. What do I hit here? Because they bring in the Rapidash probably, so I'm gonna go hit this Vulpix, I guess. It really doesn't matter too much. Massive. Oh, they don't bring in the Rapidash because they need the extra energy. So they bring in the Vulpix to potentially get that coin flip. But that's risky. I think if you bring in the Vulpix, you don't do the attack, because then if it whiffs, then you just lose off rip. I think you have to let it die, and then you start building a Rapidash. But I think no matter what, this is a losing situation for them. They're going for the flip. That's incorrect in my opinion, because even if you hit it, I mean, I guess the upside is you hit it like 4 turns in a row, but then look at that you lost your energy investment. You can't invest in any of these. It's an immediate loss. Now I'm just gonna hit stuff for fun. I don't really need to, but Sabrina buys them a turn. But I mean, yeah, they got nothing to do here. Blaine is not good against Gyarados. I'm sorry. Gyarados needs to draw really poorly for Blaine to actually do well. Concession. We need one more win, I believe. If my math is correct, or more so my memory is correct. And 44, we need one more win. And if we can do another an hour, that's fine. Put up an hour-long video. Let's hope this is the last one. We needed what? We are at 39. So we needed 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. We needed 6 wins. I think we are currently 5-3, I believe. Magikarp in the start. Are we going first or are we going second? We're going second. That's very good. Because now, especially with them being this, I'm not worried about them killing me off turn 1. This is a good hand. We got Greninja. We have a Pokeball. Now the question is, do I Professor's Research first or Pokeball first? I think we just Pokeball first. Hopefully get like a Druddigon or something. Frogadier. That's actually very good. Now if we get a Froakie, I'm not too upset. We get a Magikarp, so I'm a little upset. Leaf. Misty. Go ahead and do the leap out, put the other Magikarp in, which this sequence doesn't matter. I could have just essentially played that Magikarp, put that energy on the one on the bench, and left the one in the front. So, same difference. The Froakie would have been really nice, though, to have the potential turn 3. So the Servine. They are running the execute line with the Executor. We go here. That's huge. I mean, I don't think they run Sabrina, but hey. We have the leaf ready to go. I mean, we have 2 leaves ready to go. Superior. Do they go energy on Snivy here and kill the Magikarp is the question. Because they can. They absolutely can. No. They go for, I guess, a second energy on Executor. Or maybe they should, I think they should actually just put the energy on Superior just in case they ever have to bring that in for whatever reason. Either way, see, if this is the unfortunate thing. If this was a, what's it called? A Druddigon instead of this Magikarp, that's just unnecessary. We insta-kill this Executor. Or if that was actually a Froakie instead, I think we have Greninja out by now. There's the Froakie. So we'll do that. Doesn't matter if I knock off an energy off Executor. What matters here is that their coin flip doesn't hit. 80 is a huge difference in terms of damage, but 40 is fine. 40, we are fine. I think we easily win the game at 40. 80 is going to make it a bit tougher. There's the Drought again. That gives us some Sabrina protection. I don't know. No, I think we're still fine. I think we're still fine. Hit the Superior, I guess, for funsies. Nope, we hit our own Gyarados again. Wait. Oh, it hit the Executor before it died. It's a weird interaction that does that, but I guess it has to. The effect has to happen first, and then damage happens afterwards, or the game seeing HP. Yeah, so we're fine. 80 wasn't enough, and that was the win. Look at that, 45 wins. A large chunk of it was Gyarados. I started playing Gyarados, I think, around 20 wins or so. And we got it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's open this pack. So that was Gyarados. The deck list should have been on the side of the screen the entire time. And let's go ahead and crack this pack open for funsies. Maybe we'll be rewarded with our hard-earned battles, and we'll get something really cool. But I don't know what. I'm only missing one card on Mythical Island, and it is the 2-star full art Pidgeot EX. And we're not getting it today. That's okay though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are doing well when it comes to ladder for this wonderful event. It's been a lot of fun. I cannot wait for an actual ranked mode, personally. But I just got there. 20 plus of my wins with Gyarados EX. I think it may be quite possibly the best deck in the meta, specifically the one with Greninja. I think it's just by far the best one. Starmie is very good with it, I suppose, but and the Vaporeon stuff, I guess. But I just think this is just a step ahead of all.